guys, we're going to continue with debate stuff. Our book, you can not bring it anymore. Goodbye. Don't bring. Throw away. Don't carry.
Burn it all.
Burn it all. Yeah, burn it. Give it to your friends. I don't care. Next year, sell it at the bookstore. Doesn't worry me. And any the little quiz we'll do towards the end of the semester won't really be about that stuff. And anyway, anything of relevance there is already in the papers I gave you. It's the same stuff. So you can feel free to do what you like. Hang on, is this fit? Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, I hope I've got the right one. Yep, okay. So you guys, today we're going to continue with debate stuff, and then I'm going to go back to the other book, Speaking of Speech book, and spend next week completing the stuff there. And then by that time you'll all have a fabulous topic, and I'm going to decide what to do with the last few weeks of class. And I want to ask you what you want to do, what kind of style of presentation. So, you guys, I'm hoping that you can do some little practice debate things today, but if you don't have a topic, I'll just give you one. So maybe you can think of your own, some ideas you might be thinking of for your third presentation, because I think you're going to need more time to prepare, actually, than the other ones. I do. I don't want you to run out of time. I know you will get busy and tired and stressed, so start thinking. In the meantime, what do we have here? What did I copy? Let me see. As before, there's partner activities. Let me try and remember. Okay, just to get you warmed up, this part is about refuting opinions. So what I've done is I've just picked through, and I have used this book fully used it in a few classes, and I picked through bits of it, and just to let you know, the first couple of units are about explaining your opinion or having an opinion. Then it's about supporting your opinion, organising your opinion. Then the second half, the more difficult side, is refuting. Does anyone know what this word refuting means, or to refute? I'll give you a hint. It's a verb. It's an action. Hey, have a look. You might be able to work it out. Hang on. You're our vocab guy. To refute. What do you think? Anyone want to take a crazy guess? Yes, exactly, yeah. Oppose. Yep, reject, yeah. Exactly what I was thinking. Reject an idea or opinion, etc. And I think that that's the hard part. It's easy to have an opinion. It's not even that hard to support your opinion, but rejecting someone else's is much, much harder. And yeah, I think this is the hardest part to teach Korean students, because they don't like arguing. You're all too nice. You all agree with each other all the time. Conciliatory. Too conciliatory. Hey? Okay, good. Okay, good. Well, you can lead the way, Jun. But I mean, to be mean is one thing, but to actually attack someone else's argument is not easy, right, for anyone at all. That's so good politicians can attack, but there's not that many good politicians. So to get you warmed up, there's just one little page of pictures, and on the other side it's just a matter of putting them together. It's super simple, but just super simple is better than super difficult, I think, personally. So just try and put them into the right one there. It'll take you all of, 2 minutes, I think. Up there. Well, I'm going to read out this one. You can read out the refutation. Cats are smarter than dogs. Ali. What say you, Ali, my opponent?
That's not true. Dogs are smarter than cats. They can learn tricks.
Helim. Cats are cheaper than dogs. A cat costs $200. A dog costs $400. Yep. Nick, cats are cheaper to feed than dogs. A cat costs $25 a month, and a dog costs $27 a month. What say you, my opponent?
There's not a significant difference.
Good, who cares? Yes. Yongil, cats are cuter than dogs.
That's not always true. Some dogs, such as Cocker Spaniel, are very cute, while some are mean and ugly.
I actually think Cocker Spaniels are terribly ugly, but a lot of people love them, but I reckon they're ugly, yeah, honestly. It's one of my least favourite kinds of dogs. Not that I don't love dogs, I love dogs. Cats are clean, dogs are very dirty. Franklin, what say you?
That's easy to serve. Give your dog a bath.
Chongmin, cats were the most popular pet in ancient Egypt.
That's not true. Ancient Egyptian history is not relevant for choosing a pet today.
Yes. Any questions, you guys? Easy stuff? Very easy. And in actual fact, in Egypt now, there's thousands of cats in the streets that nobody loves at all. And it seems like they're very much out of fashion, poor old cats, in Egypt these days. So, the resolution here, resolution is the statement that the teams are debating is cats are better pets than dogs. And they use this right through this book. They use a few others, but they use this one a lot because it's nice and easy and something most people would have some kind of opinion. So, you see here, the affirmative are the people arguing, yes, cats are better than dogs. The negative are, no, cats are not. They're arguing against the resolution here. Have a look at these statements here. I might get you guys to do these together because too much work by yourself is too quiet. Look at the affirmative statement and then decide which is the better response here. So, not true, not important, not true. And then it continues on the next page here, follow the arrows. Negative thinks this is not necessary. $5 isn't a very small amount of money. So follow it through here and check what is the best answer. And, okay, no, that's not connected. I might get you guys to do this together. 3 people, 2 people together, because it might make it faster and more fun. Sorry, the printing is a little bit not so great. So, statement, is it better to say it's not true, not important, negative thinks this is, because it is a small amount of money? Yeah, it might be easier if you have one page open each, I guess, maybe, I don't know. But do it how you like. You'll find it easier and more fun if you actually say it. Don't just go through and check it. Just say it to each other and then choose. Yeah. Together, happy group.
Cats are better pets.
Okay, you guys. Any questions with this stuff? Easy? Very easy? Yeah?
What is the difference between not always true and not necessarily true?
Question.
The difference.
Not necessarily means maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But the difference is, yeah. It's a good question. Yeah, I didn't actually copy the page, they spelled that out. Not true, not always true, not necessarily, not relevant, not significant, easy to solve. Yeah, these are possible kind of ways to refute. But, I mean, it depends what the topic is, yeah. But I think you can think of them as a general kind of guide. So, not today, maybe on Monday, I want you guys to decide what kind of presentation you want to do. If you want to do something fully fledged debate style or not. So I can figure out what to do with the last few weeks of classes. I thought I might ask you. What you want.
If I have a presentation of my own.
Yeah, well then you're on your own. Then that's it.
How can I produce it in a debate style?
You're just arguing for something. But I mean, yeah, you're just arguing for something. But we might ask you some questions as the audience. Or even so, I mean everyone, not just one person alone. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I think we'll have time to. There's no reason why not. Might make it a bit more fun. Okay, right, now, you guys, the next part is a little bit less easy, a whole lot less easy. You might notice that I jumped about 20 pages in the numbers here. Do you guys remember, this was the one I showed you on the screen briefly last Monday, and it was the ones about, let me show you here to remind you, the Super Springer Healthanizer product. And you remember that some of them had, have a look here on this page, no source, some of them had no explanation, some had no date, or some had dodgy statistics, meaning questionable. Some had experts in the wrong area, and some had biased sources. Think of Marilyn Monroe, and so on. So this partner activity is here questioning the kind of support, questioning your opponent on the validity of their information. It is a two-people partner activity, so I'm sorry that we're missing that. I'm going to have to ask 3 people to work together. And then the last thing we'll do on this paper is listening for basically the same kind of stuff. So here, similar to on Monday, is person A, statement, person B, questioning. Then here, person B, statement, person A, questioning, switching over. Same kind of thing. Shall we mix it up? Different speaking partner or not? What do you want? Okay, all right, good. Move around. Divorce, 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 divorce. You're all wedded to each other. I have a couple in one of my classes and they're very hard to divorce, let me tell you. They want to do everything together. Everything.
Because they are couple. Because they are couple. You cannot.
Doesn't hurt them to move around occasionally. Divorce. Good, good. Okay, right. I want you to join one group. I'm sorry, there's 3 people. Unless you want to do it with me. Okay, come and join these guys. You guys, right. You, Franklin, and Ali are a team. You are a team. You're A, you 2 are B.
Okay.
You only need this page here. Sorry, Taeyeon left us, so some of these partner things are a bit okay. So you start by making the statement. They're looking for the best refutation here, the best way we can attack your statement. Okay, you both can't be A. You're B. Speed team, done? Okay. All right, just wait a couple minutes. Yeah, I told you I jumped 20 pages in the book.
Oh my god.
It was just a warm-up before.
Can I do an issue related to anesthesia?
Sure. What is it though?
A right to die.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anesthesia?
Anesthesia,
Anesthetic? That's not, no. Oh, you mean euthanasia?
Euthanasia, yes.
Yeah, euthanasia is always popular. Yep. It's always popular. Sure you can. Do you want to do it, do you necessarily want to do it by yourself?
I don't know, actually. It is.
Okay, so this is what we're going to figure out today, and between today and Monday. Figure out if people want to do by themselves, or so if you find someone who wants to do it with you and who's happy to argue against you.
Oh my god.
Right? That's the tricky part, right? Because you might both agree at the same thing. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to take us some time to figure that out. And I think today, I didn't really make a big lesson plan because I think I want to try and get that kicked off. I think it's going to take longer.
There are another thing that I want to do.
Yeah?
Which is related to the
유학? 유학 or 유한?
유학.
유학, okay, study abroad.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, okay.
그렇게 쉽게 나오는구나.
Even I know that tune. I know, it's shameful, it's shameful.
Shame on me.
With the euthanasia one, were you thinking of arguing, oh, Bloody blue chalk. You're thinking of arguing in favour or against euthanasia?
I'm in favor.
Okay, all right, okay. And with UHUC study?
Yes, in early part of your life.
Okay, okay. That's a good thing for when you're young or not a good thing?
I think it is kind of good.
Uh-huh. How young is young?
Elementary school.
Okay, right. So you'd be saying something along the lines of studying abroad is beneficial for middle school, elementary school? Okay, younger students? Yeah, younger students. Yeah. They're yours. Okay, no one else can take them, right? Yeah, either of them until you pick or you change. Might, yeah. Okay, you guys. Right, let's have a quick check here. Tell me. Tell me. Every year, statement A, every year millions of people die from radiation poisoning. How could we attack that statement? Anyone? Who did B side?
11. What is the source of the information?
Agree? Yeah? Okay, good. I think you'll find there's a little hint here. Or people who were saying it was very difficult maybe need to buy some new glasses. So yeah, it's not easy, but there was a hint, right? Okay, I wasn't too worried. According to the Clam Oil Company, nuclear power stations are never safe because of the possibility of computer failures. What's the problem? How can we refute that? B people. B people, anyone? Speak. B people.
Isn't that
Biased. Yes, it is. Clam Oil Company. In fact, that's just the same as the Fukushima nuclear people saying, no problems, everybody, it's all safe. And it's like, so not safe, yeah. Don't go swimming in the East Sea for a long time, people. According to the magazine Scientific Canadian, nuclear power plants can leak radiation, as we know, and are therefore not safe. Problem is, B people, come on. Chomin, Yonghil, B people? Good, easy one. Where am I? D. Chef Pierre, the famous chef from the television cooking show Cook For Me, said in his show last week that nuclear power is bad because it causes cancer. B people, problem is that Chef Pierre...
Does the source have enough knowledge about nuclear power to be called an expert?
No, he doesn't. Correct. Professor Chen of the ULMC Biology Department wrote in the May 1998 issue of Natural Life that nuclear power is dangerous. Problem is?
what is the reason for the conclusion that nuclear power is
Very good, yes. Thank you, Franklin. My goodness. And finally, everyone thinks nuclear power is a bad thing. According to a survey I took at a party last New Year's Eve, where everyone was drunk, every person I asked said that if nuclear power was a bad thing because of radiation leaks. Problem is simply that go on, Franklin, take it away, please. Yeah, go on. Just read it out for us.
Was there enough data collected? How many people did you ask?
And a good voice too. I like that voice. Nice, powerful voice. Good. The problem is that people don't always hear when you say the number, right? They don't always catch it. So if they're not actually, I mean, there's a hint there, but sometimes it's more complicated. And also I think it's good for pronunciation too, to catch some pronunciation problems if people say it out loud. And you probably remember more. Okay, A people. Abortion is bad because the child inside the mother is a living, breathing human being with a fully functioning heart and brain. A people. Problem is.
Is there a sense for the
Good. Yes. Who said it? Yes. Okay, so Jackie is not an expert. Okay, according. I'm the winner, ding ding. According to the Pfizer drug company, abortion should be banned because there are much better methods of birth control available. But the Pfizer drug company is A-team? Good, yeah, right, okay. Thank you. Keep going. You're doing a great job, lazy A people. Dr. Shin, director of the American Medical Society, wrote that abortion is murder in 1997. But, A-team, anybody? Good, okay, why does he say that? Yeah, it's not specific. It's general, it's vague, it's not, specific. 4 out of 5 women we interviewed said that they were against abortion.
What method was used to collect this data?
Good, and who were these women? And 4 out of 4 out of 400 out of 500, or 20 out of 30, or what? Yeah. According to Professor Pat Thanaton, abortion should be banned because a child inside the mother can feel pain. Abortion is murder. The New York Times, January 25th, 1999. But.
What is the source of experience? What subject is the source of professor?
Good. Is Professor Pat Thanaton an anthropology professor? A nuclear science professor, or what? Who the hell is Professor Pat Thanaton? Right? That's the question. According to the Journal of the American Medicine and Psychology Society, abortion is dangerous for the mother and often results in her death. What method was used? Where is it? What method was used to collect this data? Okay. Questions, anyone? Any words you don't know or anything that doesn't make sense? No? Okay, right. So, when you're questioning someone, think about these things here, right? Think about them. And I'm doing a great job today with this. And there could be other ways you could actually attack someone, but these are the most common, easy ways. The last part of this paper today is a listing thing along the same lines, but it's not quite so easy because we don't have it printed, so we have to listen. So you'll probably find this a little bit more difficult. Okay, so up the top here it says, a debater is proving the resolution, cats are better pets than dogs. Her first point is that cats are cheaper than dogs, and she has 6 supporting reasons why they're cheaper. But each support has a problem, and we have to match each one together. Okay, let's listen to it. Hopefully it's decided to not work.
She has 6 supports, but each support has a problem. Listen and match each support with its problem. The first one is done for you.
My first point is cost. Cats are cheaper than dogs.
Number 1.
According to the May 1999 issue of Animal Weekly magazine, cats make far better pets than dogs because cats are less expensive.
Number 2.
So she doesn't explain how they're expensive, in what way? To buy the animal in the first place? Or to buy the food for it, or the veterinary bills, or yada yada yada, other things?
Cats cost only $100, while on the other hand, dogs cost $200 or more.
Number 3.
Also, according to my English teacher, cats are cheaper than dogs because cats are smaller.
Number 4.
Furthermore, in her book, Cats for Me, famous pet expert Dr. Wolf claimed that keeping a cat as a pet costs less than keeping a dog because of their size differences and the amount of food they eat.
Number 5.
According to the pamphlet 10 Reasons to Buy a Cat, published published in 1998 by the Necco Cat Food Company, cats are the economical choice because the cost of feeding a cat is lower than the cost of feeding a dog.
Number 6.
Finally, at one pet store I saw recently, there was a cat on display in the front window priced at $100, while the dog on display in the very same window was priced at over $350. This statistically proves that dogs on the average are more expensive than cats.
Okay, not easy, right? So I'm going to play it again. Yeah, one more time. We'll just play it through, right? Because if I just keep stopping it, then your listening is not improving, right? Then, on the third time, we'll play it and stop and check together. Then stop like that. If I play slow all the time, you'll listen slow all the time, trust me.
Number 1.
According to the May 1999 issue of Animal Weekly magazine, cats make far better pets than dogs because cats are less expensive.
Number 2.
Cats cost only $100, while on the other hand, dogs cost $200 or more.
Number 3.
Also, according to my English teacher, cats are cheaper than dogs because cats are smaller.
Number 4.
Furthermore, in her book, Cats for Me, famous pet expert Dr. Wolf claimed that keeping a cat as a pet costs less than keeping a dog because of their size differences and the amount of food they eat.
Number 5.
According to the pamphlet 10 Reasons to Buy a Cat, published in 1998 by the Necco Cat Food Company, cats are the economical choice because the cost of feeding a cat is lower than the cost of feeding a dog.
Number 6.
Finally, at one pet store I saw recently, there was a cat on display in the front window priced at $100, while the dog on display in the very same window was priced at over $350. This statistically proves that dogs on the average are more expensive than cats. Thus, cats would make the cheaper pet.
Unit.
Confused? Okay, alright. Let's listen one more time slowly.
Number 1.
According to the May 1999 issue of
Number 2.
Cats cost only $100, while on the other hand, dogs cost $200 or more.
Right, what do you guys think the problem there is? Good, excellent, yeah, I agree.
Number 3.
Also, according to my English teacher, cats are cheaper than dogs because cats are smaller.
Easy one. Very questionable, yes.
Number 4.
Furthermore, in her book, Cats for Me, famous pet expert Dr. Wolf claimed that keeping a cat as a pet costs less than keeping a dog because of their size differences and the amount of food they eat.
What about that one? No, Dave Kevin, yeah. So really the cost of things could change quickly, right? So a book that's 10 years old may not be relevant now.
Number 5.
According to the pamphlet 10 Reasons to Buy a Cat, published in 1998 by the Necco Cat Food Company, cats are the economical choice because the cost of feeding a cat is lower than the cost of feeding a dog.
Okay, that one is very.
Number 6.
Finally, at one pet store I saw recently, there was a cat on display in the front window priced at $100, while the dog on display in the very same window was priced at over $350. This statistically proves that dogs on the average are more expensive than cats. Thus, cats would make the cheaper pet.
Okay, and that one is questionable. Good, it is. What do I play for my class? I'm not sure. Okay, right, you guys. This here language part here is connected to a formal debate structure. I don't think that we're going to really do something quite so much as that, a completely formal, this person responds, this person, it's highly structured. There's about 3 or 4 different kinds of debate structure. There's Asian debate, there's some British one, I suppose. I don't know, there's different styles. There's university debate, there's all different ones. I'm not even sure the name of the one they use in this book. But anyway, it's about the formal language to do with the formal debate. That's really a whole class unto itself. So I just think that probably we have enough time and not too big a class to be able to do it halfway formal, but not fully, not completely. So you can just see here, this is the language. If you were going to be refuting, if it was your turn next, you'd be saying, there, the first signpost, their first point, then they claim something, but this is not true, and so on and so on. Now, you guys, the rest, or most of the rest of our class, most of it, I want you to have a go at your own, trying out some topic ideas yourself. Just trying a few ideas. Just think of anything. So I wrote up a few here in case you had no idea, which is fine, but won't be soon. And these ones are actually Helium's ones. And I think, yeah, she told me what she wanted to say with them. So I just wrote up a few, and they're basically actually TOEFL essay questions. Just what? Euthanasia. Yeah, means legal killing, mercy killing. So sometimes it's called. Yeah. So what I want you guys to do. Okay, have a discussion. Yeah. What I want you to do is to try out a few ideas today and probably Monday as well. Try out a few ideas. You might. Okay. Before I go through this quickly. Does anyone, apart from Halim, have any ideas? If you do, it's your idea. No one's going to take it from you. Okay. So if you say it now, it becomes yours. And until it leaves your mouth, it can be anybody's. So maybe don't think about things connected to your major. I think we've done that. We're done, okay? Time to move on, break it out. Think about things that are topical or controversial in the news now. Think of something you're interested in. I don't know about the school lunch program. I'm not, you know. You can if you want to, I guess. You can if you want to, yeah. I suppose you can do Im Yong Bak is a pig or something like that, I suppose. But so, let me ask again before I go through these, and then you can pick something from there. Does anyone have any thoughts?
Social networking side.
Yeah?
It brings more harmful.
Beneficial? Not beneficial. Good, that's a great one. That's an excellent one. I read a really nice... That's now Ali's. Good. I like this. It's like an auction. Yes, yes, yes. I think that's great. I actually read a really interesting story about that yesterday. And I saw a speech of that in my public speaking club Tuesday night. Yeah. I've done a speech about it too. Okay, beneficial, non-beneficial. So this class, the rest of this class, or most of it at least, and Monday, I want you to play around with some ideas and try and fix an idea. So Helim's already said hers here. I'm going to write Ali's up here as well. Maybe today now is the time, kind of non-structured class time, non-fixed activities to Find if someone else is interested in this, number one. But number two, Ali, what's your position? They're beneficial or non-beneficial? You're not sure? Okay, all right, okay. But if, for example, he says they're more beneficial than harmful, then he would have to find a partner who would disagree with him. It's not much fun if you both agree. And you're not going to be able to fill up enough. You're going to be crossing over each other's points, you know, and we're going to be asleep. So that's maybe the hardest part, is actually finding someone to disagree. And you know what? If nobody's interested in that topic, or you can't find anyone to disagree with, then just do it yourself. It's okay, and we'll attack you. Take you down, right? Yep, social networking sites. Any other ideas? Going. Franklin, go.
보스 boy and girl
Yeah.
becoming friends.
Yeah, yep, good, yeah. I had students do that last semester, actually. Worked okay, yeah. But let's do men and women, not boys and girls. That's probably a bit more interesting. Male and female, men and women, not boys and girls. Yeah. Okay, so Franklin wants to continue with that. You don't have to decide today, but deciding by Monday would be good, if possible, so you can start advancing on it. Because with this kind of, what I want you guys to do, and I think you're well capable of doing, is to do a little bit of research about it. That's why I'm going to kick you off a little early, because it'll actually take a bit more time than the other ones. Okay, ideas. Thoughts, ideas? Not yet? You might think you might come up with something by the end of class. Not right now? Yongil? Not yet? Okay.
Is your girlfriend hot or not?
Exactly what I was thinking, but I wasn't going to say it. Yeah, my girlfriend is the best in the world. But a little hard for someone to argue against you. How about campus couples? Not bad. It could be entertaining, that's for sure. Nick, any thoughts? Not yet? Okay, all right. So, you guys, these ones here, you know, euthanasia is a legal killing for terminally ill people, right? Always a hot topic. Here's a few others. I want you to pick something, and I want you to, maybe with the people you're sitting with now is totally fine. Live, these ones I just got from TOEFL essay sites, basically. They're just general kind of things, okay. But I think you can probably think of something more relevant and actually interesting. This is just to kick off your brain. Live concerts, is it better to watch them at home, or watch the concerts live or on TV? At home or not? Should you enjoy spending your money as you earn it, or should you save it for the future? Girl in another class is doing that for an essay topic. Media. Does the media pay too much attention to the personal lives of celebrities, stars, famous people, Yumyong people? Living in the cities better than living in the country? Tried, true, tested, kind of easy topic. Are fast food restaurants beneficial or not? Would you be happy to have a military base built near your home? If you could change one thing about the country, I thought this one could be, actually had potential here. If you could change one thing about your country, what would it be? So one person could argue one thing, one person could argue the other. It could be interesting. Internet, positive or negative, beneficial or not beneficial. Eat at home, better than eating out. They're just a few general kind of things.
Oh, that's so sad.
What's so sad?
Eat at home.
Most students actually argue it's better to eat at home because their mums cook. No, or eating at restaurants and food like drop booky places and stuff. Most people prefer home cooked food if someone else cooks it. If someone else cooks it, they're happy to eat at home. I mean, someone else cooks it. All the kids living at home are very happy to eat at home. Okay, pick something, play around with it, and then when you get tired of it, so I want you to, you three, I'm going to have to work out something here. Once you've exhausted it, then move on and do another one. I think 2 would be enough for today. So pick a side, pick some ideas, pick some supports, just an informal kind of little debate discussion. Helen, you have 2 topics on the board there. Which one do you want to do right now?
I'm thinking about that.
Okay, all right, okay. You can, all right. Okay, all right. Chongmin, Younghyung, what you got? Which one? Just pick one. Yes, anyone, doesn't matter for now. Or your own idea is fine. You can borrow the other guy's ones for now. It's okay. Come on, speed it up. Guys, got something?
We're talking about study abroad.
Okay, good. Just, okay, all right.
Okay.
But you can't have the same, but just play around, just try it out now. You know, just like practice, just see what you think. You might change your mind by Monday. Yeah. But if she's saying yes, you're saying no, right?
Yeah.
You're okay with that? Possibly okay?
Yeah, I've been
You've done it? Okay, so you think...
I got a problem talking about those topics.
But would you be happy to disagree with her?
I feel a little bit sad, but well, it's just business.
Okay, you don't have to perfectly believe everything you say.
I'm not being personal.
Right, it doesn't have to, exactly, it doesn't have to be personal, yeah. Yeah, I think it's easy to make that mistake, yeah. Just play around with it now, you know, there's no, yeah.
How long is the presentation?
I don't know, I'm not sure. Probably about the same length as the other one. I'll see what I wrote in the syllabus. Good, negative is okay? All right, go. You don't have to believe it, all right? Good, go. I want you to start debating it. Map out some ideas. Okay, team, how are we going? What have we got?
We discussed about the positive and negative effect.
Okay, fine. I want you to make a team. Who's beneficial? Who thinks it's beneficial? The internet. Beneficial? Not beneficial. Which one? Quick.
That beneficial.
Good. Okay. Which one do you want? You have to jump with either guy. Right. Okay. Good. You're a team. I want you to map out some. We're just practicing ideas. Okay. Right. So I want you to map out some ideas, some reasons why, and then some supporting things. I want you to play with some topics.
And then each team have to argue.
Yes. So why don't you argue one point, then you come back and argue yours, and then back and forward like that, zigzag. That's the easiest way, right, to organizationally. I think that's what we'll do for when the time comes. Okay, boys, what do we got? Everyone's here. That's okay, that's all right. I might have to do a lotto for picking that topic, so we don't have the same one. Beneficial or not beneficial? Beneficial or not beneficial? Good, okay. Make some ideas and then argue one point, your point, your point, your point, like that. Okay, guys, we're good? Okay, I just was saying to these people here, so map out a few ideas and then just as a little practice run, and there'll be a couple more chances. Argue 1 point, your point, your point, your point. Zigzag style, which is the easiest one.
Okay.
Okay. So that's your resolution, okay? Right. So you're the affirmative team. You're the affirmative. You're agreeing with that and you're disagreeing. So try to do 1 minute, like that. Like try and don't just have a chat back and forward.
1 minute. Go 1 minute.
When you finish that one, move on to a new one. Your one, study abroad one? Should be allowed or encouraged? What do you want to say? Be allowed to study abroad or be encouraged? Yeah. Yeah, you have to make a resolution statement so you know what you're arguing about.
Young children going abroad is beneficial or not?
Okay. Let's mix it up a bit. Is good for young children beneficial? Yeah? Good for? You can use beneficial. How young is young? Babies? From that, they're not young children. You should frame it exactly, yeah? Sorry? Yeah, okay. How about that, you guys? Good, okay. So you're the affirmative, you're the negative. Where are you guys up to? Where are we up to? Internet or moved on to something else? Which one are you doing now?
Positive.
The internet one, yeah?
Yeah.
The internet is beneficial. Okay, so positive is the affirmative, yeah. So when you finish that, pick another one, okay? Move on, do another one. Just play with it. Just try out some ideas, okay? Don't get stuck. It's just a practice run. Today, Monday, is just practicing, and then. But everyone can't do the internet, so I'm a little worried about that. Okay, guys, when you finish one topic, you don't have to continue. Just practice time. Pick another one, pick your own, I don't mind, but you need to fix some kind of resolution. I'm happy to help you with it. Just play around with some ideas. I'm a little worried because we have internet. So we might have to have it. Yes, really. Yes. That's why there's only 2 here. Only 2. So we won't be listening to like 2 hours of internet. So we want to do a little lotto. Pick a. So keep thinking other ideas. Yeah. Think big, people. What are people talking about these days? What's of interest? Free trade thing, that's kind of hot. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit, yeah.
나 이미 2년 동안 그렇게 미국에서 먹은 사람인데.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
저희 지난해 먹었잖아요.
American pig is delicious.
Pig? Did you say pork?
Beef.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
The program is about beef.
Yeah. Really? No, not according to the news article I saw last night. Something different. Okay, so when you finish that one, move on and do another one. But guys, try and don't just have a little chat, like try and do like actual like back and forward like that. Try, just for practice. Do another one, yeah. Okay, there's a few other ideas there. I don't know what. How about earning money for the future? Saving now or spending? That's a good one. Think of
Saving money for the future.
yeah, basically. No, spend or save. Spend or save, basically, yeah. I think that could be quite a fun topic, actually. Lots of things to say, lots of examples. It could be as heavy or as light as you want it to be. What are we doing, guys? How about your social networking one? Why don't you practice it right now? Practice it now. No, do it like a little mini practice debate together. Think of a few ideas and then go. Sorry? Hang on. Say again. What?
We are discussing about positive and negative internet.
Oh, the internet. Still? Okay, right. Okay, don't spend too long. Move on, do another one. Try out some other ideas.
If you spend more money
Young Chomin, what are you doing? What is this? Atmosphere, ambience, vibes, right? What is this one for? Which topic come in? Or why are you looking at this? Oh, city country. City country is good. Plenty of things to say. Yeah. Environment, atmosphere, maybe? Yeah. Okay, it is better, I'm going to write it here. It is better to live in the city than the country. Or better to live in the country than the city?
Other language is really good. I prefer to learn
Country or city, guys? Okay, live in... Okay, Jun, Halim, how you going? Hey, you what? Right, okay, so you decided you want to do that topic for sure. Okay, so on Monday, we will brainstorm together as a class all possible ideas, both sides and anything. And then we'll do that for everyone's topics as they progressively decide them. So anyone who's ready on Monday will do it, yeah. Hangen? You right? Yeah, just wait. Yeah. Shy guys, how you going? Here, study abroad is good for elementary and middle school age children is their topic. They decided they want to do that. So, right now, finishing class, we're going to do group brainstorming of their topic, and as soon as you fix yours, we'll do yours too next week. We need to, finalize, final by next Thursday. Hopefully, you might have something pretty good in mind by Monday. And then we can map it out and we can share some ideas to help you guys. And off you go. You're off.